Apply blush correctly, according to face shape and skin type. How-to magical rouge cheeks are especially successful if you use the rouge to contour the face shape and choose the right rouge texture for your skin type. 7 Pro Tips for a Beautiful Blush. From bashful blushes to bold highlights, applying blush will add luminosity to a sallow complexion. Even if you don't have time for makeup, you can give your face more expression with a dab of artificial blush without looking like a mask or made-up. In any case, if you are used to dealing with the cosmetic red pencil, the wrong techniques or a lack of type coordination when applying rouge can also result in many a faux pas. Apply blush, lay the foundations. Rouge is intended to refresh the color of the complexion and accentuate it with a gentle play of shadows, but at the same time act like a natural blush. An artificial look is always created and the rouge is not gently faded out or applied too selectively. In addition to the application technique and the consistency of the rouge, the correct preparation of the skin determines the soft color gradients. Before you apply the blush, you should first prepare the skin with a moisturizer. If you like, you can also use a primer and a makeup foundation. Then put a fine layer of powder on the skin and only then apply the rouge. The powder not only makes the blush last longer, but also serves as a connecting material to create flowing color transitions. Apply rouge correctly, brush, sponge and co. Above all, the way it is applied determines how successful the cosmetic blush looks. This varies depending on the consistency of the blush. In general, however, the following rule of thumb applies. Powder blush is applied with a brush whose bristles are soft and cut at an angle. When applying, the short end of the bristles is guided in the direction of stroke. The short bristles first draw a precise line, which is automatically and gently faded out with the longer, soft bristles. The cream rouge blend works better with a sponge or your fingers than with your fingers. Tip: if you messed up with cream blush, you can correct yourself by reworking the lines with a dab of moisturizing cream. The right texture for the skin type, cream rouge or powder rouge? Which consistency you choose is a question of skin type, but also of taste. The highlight of the cream blush is its shimmering shine, which makes the complexion look dewy. But especially with oily skin that is naturally shiny, matte to silky powder finishes work better. Since oily skin is often prone to blemishes, caution is advisable because creamy and liquid textures tend to settle in the pores and emphasize blackheads and pimples. Here it is better to work with matte powder blush, which gently covers up the blemishes. For those with dry to normal skin, cream rouge is a shiny alternative to powder. However, a good powder rouge has a decisive advantage: it is much easier to apply. Tip: even those who work with powder blush can conjure up a selective glow in their complexion if they want. A drop of Vaseline placed on the highest point of the cheekbones will make matte powder blush shine. Type appropriate blush: which blush color suits me? When it comes to color choice, the skin type sets the tone. Basically, the paler the skin is, the cooler the rouge colors should be. Fresh colors such as pink or apricot are ideal. Medium brown skin can dig a little deeper into the color pot. Light reds or warm brown tones are particularly flattering for this skin tone. Dark skin types, on the other hand, use strong red tones when applying blush. Tip: you can also create a particularly natural look by using bronzer instead of blush. The tanning powder makes every skin tone look freshly kissed by the sun. Top makeup artists use rouge not only to visually refresh the complexion, but above all to model the shape of the face. The interplay of shadow and light is used. Darker areas recede visually and can make the contours of the face appear more prominent or softer. Apply blush to a round face shape. If you want to give your round face more contour, apply the blush below the cheekbones. Apply the blush starting at ear level and drawing a diagonal line to the corner of the mouth. The blush is then blended both downwards and upwards. Finally, apply a little rouge to the narrowest part of the temples. This gives a round face even more contour. Apply blush to an oval face shape. Oval faces are less modeled than accentuated, with a diagonal rouge stroke at the level of the tip of the nose over the cheekbones and gently tapering off to the ear. 2 blobs above the temples at the hairline further emphasize the well-proportioned face shape. Apply blush if you have a square face shape. Square faces often have a prominent chin and prominent cheekbones. In order to make the overall picture look a bit softer, the rouge is applied almost vertically to the cheekbones and gently faded out below the cheekbones in the direction of the ears. A little rouge on the upper ends rounds the face. Apply rouge to an elongated, narrow face shape. To make the face appear shorter, the blush is applied horizontally under the cheekbones. To keep the color natural, apply a dab of blush to the forehead. Tip: shape your lips into an O when applying the blush. This makes the cheekbones stand out more clearly and the face can be better contoured. Thank you very much for watching the video.
I hope you liked the video I have prepared for you. If so, it would make me very excited. I do comment and a like. That would encourage me a lot to continue preparing more content. And if you want more useful videos like this, do not forget to subscribe and activate the little bell. Until the next video, have a nice day.